Hey, how's everybody doing today? I wanted to talk real quick about manifesting and energy. I've been wanting to put this post out for a minute. I wrote all the outline and everything out, and I just haven't had the time to sit down and actually do the video. So today I wanted to sit down and do the video for it, and I just hope it brings a better understanding, help people understand things on a different level. So manifesting. Uh, is I guess today is two different types of manifesting. If you know what manifesting is, I'm not going to go into the deep details of what manifesting is, but manifesting two different types of manifestation. If you're into religion, it was manifestation in the Bible. It was kind of like you can instantaneously manifest things. Um, And manifestation today is more like if you read the book Law of Attraction, if you watch The Secret. So, Law of Attraction today is our manifestation. It was manifestations in the Bible where, they turn water into wine and things like that. And healing people is a form of manifestation. Um, so, I wanted to talk about manifesting one and also about our energy. And one thing about our energy that I want to touch on is, and as far as manifestation as well, um, I talked about this with one of the guys that I go to church with last year. It was easier to manifest things, it was easier to go into meditation and prayer back in the times in the Bible when you read the Bible because they had that deeper connection with God. In this day and age, we have so many things that are grabbing and holding our attention, such as technology, um, other things that are going on in the world. And because of technology, we can access all the things that's going on in the world by just looking it up on our phone, turning on the TV. So it's other things that's holding our attention. So we are disconnected in a sense from God. We're disconnected from ourselves. We aren't as connected with ourselves and with God as they were in the Bible. Basically, in the Bible, they had farms. They didn't have TV. They didn't have phones. So all they really had was each other and themselves and that connection with God. So in this day and age, we have so many things that are disconnecting us from ourselves. We are more connected with the outside world than we are with our inside world, with ourselves. We are disconnected, is the point that I'm getting to. We're disconnected with ourselves. We're disconnected with the source, which is God. And God, um, for ways that I want to understand it, God is within us. So if you are disconnected with yourself, then you are disconnected with God. You're disconnected with your higher source. Um, so in that way, we are disconnected. So it is harder for us to manifest things, I guess, instantaneously. So that's why I believe the law of attraction was created to teach us that basically, if you have a high vibration, if you have a positive attitude, if you have positivity, then positivity will flow to you. We are, in essence, like a magnet. So if you're full of negativity, if you are full of negative emotions, then you will attract negativity into your life. If you're more optimistic, if you're more upbeat, and you are a positive person, then you will attract positivity into your life. Affirmations and things like that. When you speak positivity into your life, then you will get positivity in return. And one thing that I also want to touch on as far as manifestation, if you look at it as in terms of prayer as well, they talk about in the Bible if more than two people pray about the same thing, then the prayer is that more, it's more impactful. So if you think about co-creating and manifesting in the same way, co-creating is basically two or more people um, collaborating together to bring something into existence, like co-parenting. If you go into partnership with somebody, it's co, so it's more than two people coming together. So if you all had the same vision, if you all had the same heart, the same mind, because we are magnets and we are capable of manifesting things into our lives, just having that energy and trying to manifest the same exact things that somebody else is trying to manifest into your reality, then it will be that much more impactful. Um, so, like, co-creating when manifesting is basically sitting down with somebody else or a group of people, a collective amount of people, and trying to manifest the way you want things to play out, things that you want to manifest into your world, things that you want to manifest into existence, into your realm of consciousness. So that's basically co-creating manifestation. And the one thing that I wanted to talk about as far as energy, we collectively, um, well, for one, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just is. It can be transferred, it can be transmuted. Um, so if you look at energy, it's either negative or it's positive energy, going back to us being like magnets. So as long as you hold a positive charge, as long as you are thinking positive, you act positive, and you have positivity in your heart, then you will attract positivity into your life, into your realm of consciousness. And I understand that a lot of things that are going on in this world today, it's hard to stay positive. It's hard to hold that positive charge each and every day when you wake up, and it's hard looking at the news, getting on your timelines and things like that, and you're bombarded with negativity. What I would say to that is just try to hold on to that positivity. Try to hold on to a positive charge and start to, again, try to co-create, try to co-manifest positive positivity into your life, into your house, into your neighborhoods. Um, and hopefully that will start to manifest outside of those things. It is very hard to try to manifest change in the world. It is very hard to use, even though we have immense amount of energy inside of us. It is very hard to just use the energy inside of us to try to change the world. You have to start on a small scale and let it build out, let it vibrate out. So changing your thoughts, feelings within you, and then that will, vibrate out into your family, that will vibrate out into your neighborhood and into your cities, into your state. And hopefully, we can start to manifest change and use our energy to change the world and impact the things that are going on around us, and then onto a global scale. um, but what happens now, because we're so disconnected with ourselves, we're so disconnected with our energy, we're so disconnected with our source energy, that we take on the energy of others, we take on the animosity of others, and then we feel like that is our energy, because we don't know the difference. So when you're disconnected from yourself, um, when things happen around you, it impacts you. So you're always being impacted by other energies around you, no matter if it's positive or negative. In this moment, it's a lot of negative energy that is going around. So if you are disconnected from who you are, if you're disconnected from your source, if you're disconnected from your energy and the things that you hold, coming into contact with a negative or positive energy will influence your energy. And in this day, if you're being around a lot of negative energy, if you're being impacted, if you see negative images that impacts you, and that will bring about a negative charge within you. And then because you have this negative charge, you start to have a negative thought, and then a negative thought turns into negative emotions, and then you start to act those things out, because thoughts, feelings, and emotions start to create actions and things of that nature that be in a later video. But yeah, if you don't understand your energy, if you don't understand um, that you're not connected with your energy, if you're not fully connected with your energy, when you get impacted by a negative or a positive charge, it will impact you. And then you won't even notice it because it may be something small. You may just see a picture, and then that picture will start to stir up some negative emotions and then negative thoughts. And then you start to act those things out, and it might not even be you. It may be just because you're not connected with yourself enough to know that you're holding on to somebody else's negative energy. Just being around somebody that's negative or positive can impact you, even if you're not directly in contact with them. Just being in the same room or vicinity um, can impact you in a major way. So, what I'm hoping that we start to relearn, because we know this on a deeper level, um, but we get disconnected from it because we go through life and the small things we don't pay attention to. But what I'm hoping that we relearn is how to sit and reconnect with ourselves and know that we are energy. We are connected to source energy, however you want to think of that or imagine that we are all connected. And start calling your energy back to you. Don't let outside influences um, influence your energy. And it is okay to be emotional. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. But just understand that you should be in control of all of those emotions. You should be in control of all those feelings and that energy. And just understanding that if you have a negative charge energy, then you will start to attract negativity into your life. When you have a more of a positive charge, it does not take away the negativity in the world, does not necessarily take away the negativity in the city, in the country, but it will start bringing positivity into your life, and then that will affect the people around you, and then you guys will be able to affect the people around you in your immediate space. So just knowing uh, which your energy is, knowing that sometimes your energy can be affected by other people, and just knowing the power of manifestation. If you know that you are energy and that you can create um, what you want your life to look like, uh, then you will start to act that out. You will start to stay positive, and you will start to try to draw those things into your life on a daily basis. And again, because we are so disconnected, it is not going to be a manifestation in a blink of an eye. It's not going to be the manifestations like in the Bible back in those times, manifestation in this day and age, because we're not fully connected. It takes time, but any small change is a positive change if you're manifesting things in a positive way. So I just pray and hope that this message is received and that everybody um, can take a little bits and pieces from it and apply it to their life. And I just hope that this was information that you guys could use at this point in time. And I pray that everybody stay safe. Thank you.